Hello witches and wizards. Sunday. We made it through the weekend, everybody. And when you're watching this, it's actually Monday. But I've got some things that I need to do today. Let's do I definitely need some of these Legends of Hogwarts. No. And poof, just like that, they're all gone. So we will ixnay on those, and I don't even need any spell energy. Maybe, no. But there is plenty to do today. First and foremost, if I go into, I'm kind of torn here because as far as Wizards Unite is concerned, I have a major dilemma. I've got port keys. I've got a lot of port keys. In fact, I've got 6, about to be 7 out of 8 port keys ready to go. The dilemma is, I need to open my 2 7Ks, and I think there are 3 in here, in order to complete the Potter's Brilliant Calamity, whatever we're calling this challenge. But I don't want to occur any more 7K port keys, because after this, I don't need them anymore. Dilemmas. I've got potions, though. Potions are good. For this one, we have, Extimulo Potion. Nice. And as you can see, I have another Extimulo Potion. Just a baby one, though. Master Notes are great. And I need to start brewing something else. What do I have here? What do I want to use? I could go with a strong Extimulo. I could go with a potent, like the world is my oyster here. Dottle Draft could be an option. Strong Invigoration Draft could be an option. Wit Sharpening Potion, all really good options. Dottle Draft it is. Going with the Dottle Draft simply because I'm feeling optimistic. I feel like I'm going to come across a lot of things that I need today, and so for that we're gonna need some Dottle Draft. I've got a couple different options of things that I want to do for today. I've got some Dark Arts flags in the distance there. I definitely need a handful of Dark Arts options. I've got the Legends of Hogwarts. I'm gonna need some of those. And then like right in this area here, I've got a Magizoology. Wow, that's a massive, wow, that is huge. So I've got tons of different options of places to go and things to see and fragments to free. The question is which direction do I really want to go with all this? Am I even going to find what it is that I need? Decisions. I'm going to head towards the Dark Arts. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, I don't know if I need this or not, but never hurts to try to pick up something extra. That's one thing that they've done really well in this game, is they've made it so that even if you have all the items, all the foundables, you still need to keep trying to free them, because you still need rune stones to do fortress battles to get the items that are only obtainable through fortress battles. Kind of a unique little system. No, I'm afraid this one's going to depart on me as well. I just have that feeling. I kind of always have that feeling though. Hey, that feeling was wrong. We got it secured. There are other witches and wizards nearby. It's an apartment complex though, and so I maybe finding others to play with is going to be a little more difficult, because I'm not going to go knock on everybody's door, but I definitely need the Hand of Glory here for my Dark Arts. Now, if you are needing Dark Arts items, you can check banks, financial places. That is a good spot to be looking for the Dark Arts flags. Awesome, one down. There's another one out here that I definitely maybe need. I don't know, definitely maybe for sure need. No, not the hag. The hag is no. We don't need the hag. And then we do have a Magical Games and Sports. No, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet. Port keys, I'm going to guess. I'm gonna open 2 for sure. But before I even do any of this, I'm gonna go into the vault. We're going to drop a Barufio's Brain Elixir, that double XP. Make sure for Community Day on Saturday that you have at least a couple of those ready to go if the XP rewards are going to be that great for wizarding challenges. You're going to want to capitalize on that as much as possible. Port keys, I'm just guessing as to which these are. I'm going to start right here, and hopefully, no, that's not the Brilliant event. Some decent XP out of this. Nothing fabulous for the Nimbus 2000. I already have maxed out, so that was kind of a waste. The Butterscotch and whatever this leafage that looks like lettuce, plenty of that to be found in the wild. So the plus 13 family for Magical Games and Sports, and then the 1000 XP is pretty lackluster. I'm really just looking for my 2 out of the 3. Not again. Oh, a Niffler. Definitely need the Niffler. Don't see too many of those, even though it's a low threat level. It just doesn't happen that often for me. 200 XP, 30 Magizoology. The rest of it is give or take. I'm 0 for 2. There are 3 that are the Brilliant event, and so now I have a 75% chance. I just need to unlock 2 of them, but I don't want any more of the 7Ks because after the Brilliant event is over, I don't need them. That one was extremely close. I don't need the Gryffindor student. So actually, my goal was to only open 2 to get both the ones that I need, and I've gotten nothing that I need, including the fragments for the family registries, the foundables. But the 1600 XP is nice. Everything else is... All right, well, now I have a 100% chance, because I'm sure 3 of these were, what the heck? Okay, maybe I just had 2 7Ks, but I cannot believe that I went 0 for, oh, the demi-guys. Need the demi-guys as well. The Mad-Z Zoology foundables just elude me. Like, exclusively, they elude me. All right, I have 2 to go. This is absolutely not at all what I wanted to do. I found where I needed to be. The second of the 3 Ministry ID cards. I'm going to go ahead and just drop all that, so I'm going to take the 800 XP, and then finally we're going to use the very last of my port keys. And I can't imagine a situation in which this could have gone worse. And that's going to round them all out. 3 of 3. The Potter's Calamity Part 2 event is officially complete. 800 XP, 55 family XP. The only problem is now I'm going to be stuck with a lot of 7K port keys. Rank up to level 31, grab another runestone, 5 more scrolls, which is going to be nice. Let me place that sticker. Calamity is stealing such mundane things. There's no rhyme or reason to it, even if we could manipulate it intentionally. To what end? I don't know, Harry. I don't know. As luck would have it, I found a Niffler here. It's a pretty rare sighting for me, even though it is, what, a medium threat level at best. You know what, and in fact, I'm just going to use an Extimulo potion, which seems kind of bizarre, except for the fact that it is so rare that I want to be able to capitalize on every opportunity that I have. Let's just hope that it works for me. I get 3 spell casts to try to free this foundable. Yay! 1 and done. I think it really helps that having that chart. Now, I don't have that chart memorized, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a link to the video here. But I think it really helps to have that in your mind, to know that, yeah, this isn't like a really high threat level, but it's so rare that I see it, and I know how much my odds improve of freeing the foundable by just using a potion that takes me 2 hours to brew. Now, it kind of seems ridiculous that I have to use a 2-hour potion in order to, I think, pretty much guarantee that I recover that, but at the same time, my other option is just not freeing it and then having to go find more. So if we go and look at the Mad-Z Zoology in my registry, we'll see that I have 9 of 12 and I've only seen 11. So I mean, I have a pretty decent catch rate, and that doesn't count any that I have received through Wizarding Challenges. But like, considering everything else on this page is like 60 seen, the baby Niffler is at 65, the Mooncalf 59, and then the Billywig is at 69. You can see it's a significant reduction in views on the Niffler. I now have the dilemma. There's a port key on the ground. I think we're gonna pass it up, because if we go look, oh, and I have an achievement. What is this? Port key portmanteaus opened. Open 100 port keys. I will take that and the coins that go along with it, thank you. But if you will notice, the Brilliant event ends in a day from whenever you guys are watching this, and so I'm just going to bypass. If I look at my port keys, I have a 2K that I'm working on now, and then I have a 10K yet to go, and then I have an additional one ready to open. I might as well go ahead and open this one. Really? It was the 3rd 7K. Not terrible. A lot of XP for the Brilliant event. I'm going to level up in that, and then there was a lot of XP, 300. So not the worst thing ever, but I have the rest of my 2K and then a 10K to do. That is definitely going to last me for a day. So I think I'm just not going to pick up any more port keys until the event ends. That way I guarantee that I do not receive any 7K port keys. It is Mad Eye Moody. Honestly, I don't even need it, but I'm going to attempt to free it just because it's a high threat level. I have no other. So that plus the 2 that I didn't record fleeing from me off camera makes 3 straight that have fled. If I had needed it, I could have always used the potion. Same philosophy as I used with the Niffler. but I have a shot at redemption here. We have the... So this is kind of funny. He got whisked away, but he left his eye behind. So now I get the chance to free his eye. That should be masterful right there. And it was. Perfect. Masterful. Now, let's see. It didn't even work. Oh man, I was expecting that one to depart as well. Let's try this again. That should be masterful again. Let's see. Come on, that was... Like, I want to replay on that, because I'm pretty sure that hit masterful. 0 for 2. That should be masterful as well. Come on! What do I gotta do to get a masterful spell around here? 4th time? No. Let's go for 5. That's masterful. It didn't say it, but it was. No. Like, it didn't say it, but I'm sure that at least 3 of those were masterful out of 5. None worked, and then it departed on me. So poor Mad Eye Moody, not only did I not free him, but I didn't free his eyeball either. At least they're all in the same spot now. That'd have been kind of awkward if I'd freed his eye, but not him, and then he's running around with just the one eye. But we do get the baby hippogriff that I needed. I just recently prestiged up my Care of Magical Creatures page, so a lot of those really common items I still need. And then if I go into my professions, I now have 17 of the green books, 320 scrolls, 50 of the red books. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over here. If you are a professor, there are a handful of ways that you can go after you've leveled up Hex all the way. By no means am I saying don't level up Hex the entire way. Definitely do. Hex 100%. Once that is maxed out, you have a couple different options of where you can go. I'm gonna go with the confidence. It kind of, for my research, seems to be the leading candidate of what to do next. I have my doubts as to whether that's actually the best or not, but I'm going to be a lemming and just follow that, and that's going to level me up to Professor level 8. And what that's going to do, and the reason why I think that you want to go with confidence, is because then it's going to open up these where you increase the amount of focus you have at the start of combat. It's only going to cost me 10 books, and then 10 more books for the initial focus plus 1 twice. We're going to close that out. And then down here at the bottom, team teaching. After suffering through 2 hours of headmaster portraits bickering amongst themselves, you emerge with a new appreciation of the value of teamwork. As a result, you improve your defense in combat when enhanced by a teammate. That's going to require 15 more books, which I don't have. And with my newfound confidence, see what I did there? I'm going to go into a fortress because I want to test this out. Now I should have more focus energy, it's either more spots, but I think that was already maxed. So I either have more focus initially, or I have more spots for focus. I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna push myself a little bit. I'm gonna go Tower Chamber 8. Since it is recommended for professors level 8, and I am a new level 8 professor, I'm gonna go easy on the rune stones. I have a ton of those to work with, and I will use the dark arts. And here I go, and in fact you can see that instead of just having 2 focus energy at the start of this, 2 of 10 down there at the bottom, I now have 4 of 10. And what this is going to do, and why this is important, is because now whenever I'm doing for Community Day this weekend, whenever I'm battling, now what's going to end up happening is I can actually use one of my skills to start a battle. Instead of having to take on the first opponent without using anything, now I get to use something. Should not have any problem with this imposing werewolf. So I think I'm gonna start there, but it's plus 3 focus for the team. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Hex. Now what that's gonna do is it's going to allow me to have energy taken away from the werewolf whenever it attacks me. 722 is no joke. And I'm gonna gain plus 3 focus energy whenever I defeat this werewolf. So what that means is I will be able to use a skill on the next opponent as well without having to use any potions. So this will come in pretty handy this weekend during Community Day because it is focused around battling fortresses. Anytime that you have this ability where you can use skills against these higher levels, you're going to put yourself in an advantage and you're going to put yourself in a position to be more successful. Easy peasy. That is really nice, having the confidence there. And it wasn't actually the confidence. The confidence actually, ooh, the Dark Mark, my first of those. It was what the confidence unlocked for me was super helpful there. I know that I took the loss in the middle there, but I didn't need any potions, and that's always a bonus. The higher you can go without having to use potions, I even spent a long time talking at the beginning of that, so the 30 seconds on top of probably the 30 seconds I talked before it even started, and 66 challenge XP is really nice. So if I go and look at my registry and look at challenges, 680 is a lot, like, don't get me wrong, but we made good progress on that today. I wish I could fill up some of these books, and I think you get the books in the lower levels, so there's always that option. I'm gonna call it a hedgehog just because I can, but it's a Hedwig, and that was successful. And with that, that is going to put an end to today's video. Before I let you guys go, I do want to say thank you to Daniel Fleck, Brandon Wiggins, Kat Carson, and Elizabeth Kelly. Those are the latest Patreons. I appreciate your support. It means a lot, and it will help not only further this channel, but further the Discord as well. If you'd like to become a Patreon, you can find the link in the description below. If you don't want to become a Patreon, that's okay. I don't judge. Just make sure you hit subscribe and turn on the alert notification so that you get the latest videos whenever they drop, pretty much daily. It's been almost 50 days in a row now, and pretty soon I'm gonna have to take a day off somewhere in here, but for now they're daily videos, and I try to release those early enough in the morning so that people on the East Coast can watch it on their commute into work. For me, I'm sound asleep whenever these videos go live. Thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it. That's all I've got for this one, so until next time.